Hey y'all, it's Miss T. I'm going to show y'all how to clean your printer if your print head gets clogged up. If you zoom in on that paper, maybe you can see, but I've got a pretty bad clog, and it is my yellow, my black, and my light blue. Alright, I bought this printer from a thrift store, and so it had probably been sitting up there who knows how long, but we did get the blue and the two pinks to come out after we cleaned it the first time. So we're going to do one more cleaning on it. So I'm going to show you how to clean your print heads. In order to get this cartridge where it'll move, this is the Epson 1400. I'm not sure about different printers, but normally you would just print, just select the replace ink button. So select that button. The printing cartridge will move, and it'll probably go back and forth a couple of times, and then it'll stop. Once it stops down in this position, then you're able to move it back and forth. But what you want to do is when it stops in that position for you to change the ink, what you do is you just unplug it. Don't turn it off at the power. Unplug it. So once we unplug it, then you can move it back and forth. So I'm going to take this little soaked towel out. I already cleaned it, but we're going to do it one more time for this video. So I've got some shop towels, and I'm going to kind of fold it. I actually cut this one in half because it was too big. If it's too thick, it won't fit in there. Just going to make a little pad. This is going to be for all of that nasty clogged ink to come out. Slide it in. Phone's ringing like crazy. We're going to keep trying this. I've put the pad down, and now I'm going to just gently just move this over till it's on top of the pad. And sometimes that pad will get messed up, so I'm going to move it there. Okay. Now that we have it, Adrian, can you hang up that phone for me? Now that we've got the pad here, we're going to go ahead. We've got the alcohol, and this is alcohol and Windex. It's just regular old Windex brand Windex, just the regular kind, no special scented anything. And then I'm using 91% alcohol, and I just mix it half and half so that the alcohol is going to help everything dry up after it's done. Okay, we need a little syringe. So I've got my syringe, and I'm going to take it apart, put it in here on top of these little print heads here. Got a lot of water down off in there, not water but solution already. So kind of pat that dry a little bit. So you may have to take a pair of scissors if you put it on top of the print head and it doesn't fit, and kind of open this up a little bit. You want it to still be kind of tight when you put it on the hole. So I'm just going to put this, pop this over the print head. And you see that I did it to where it doesn't move. Let's go ahead, pour some of the solution in the syringe. Then we're going to put the back of the syringe in, and we're going to just push it down. Now when you push it down, don't push the air through. Just push through the solution. So I'm going to push it down. Sometimes when you first push this, a little force, and you'll see ink will pop up, so don't put your face there. So I'm just going to push it down, run it down through there slowly. And once I get to where I'm at air, I'm going to stop. And I'm going to do the next one. I normally do do this about twice. And then you want to let the printer sit for a couple hours. Sometimes, some people will let it sit overnight. Depends on how bad the clog is. I've already ran this through a couple of times. This was a pretty bad clog, so I'm going to push it in. I'm now on the black, so I'm going to push this down, let it run through. And I'm just gently pushing it. And remember, I don't want to get the air. I don't want the air to go through the line. So when I get to the bottom, I'm just going to take it up. Okay. And I'm going to do my yellow. And then we're going to be done. Do it one more time. Let's do the yellow really quick. There are other things that you can use besides Windex and alcohol. I always use get as close to 100% as you can. It's the 91%. I don't know if you can buy 100% alcohol, but the 91% alcohol in the Windex brand has always worked for me to unclog my print heads. So I've just done the last one. I'm going to let that sit, and what's going to happen is all of that nasty ink clog, that's going to go down to the bottom, and we're going to end up removing that in a couple of hours. I'll come back and probably do a follow-up video when we're done. We're just going to remove this pad at the bottom. After everything's dried up, I'll probably wait about 2 hours, and then we'll come back and show you what happens. Hopefully the printer prints. It should be fine. Thanks for watching. So this is day 2. I've cleaned the print heads, and this is the test that I'm running. Just a bunch of cyan, yellow, and magenta, and black squares. We did do one test, and at least we're getting color to come out, but we're not getting the correct color. So looks like the on the first test, the two magentas are coming out a little bit. We still don't have black and blue, and the yellow's not as bright as we want. So we went in. I'm printing on plain paper, but I have the printer set to print on photo paper. It'll lay down more ink, and hopefully we'll be able to get some of these colors to come out. This printer is 15 years old. What I did a second ago, which may have made a huge difference, looked like it did, I actually took the bottom of the cartridges and stuck a tip of a pen up in it and kind of pushed it up a couple of times in the actual print cartridge, and to get this printer running. My husband told me to give up on it. It's been 15 years I got this printer in 2001. It was the first Epson 1400 that I bought, and I'm just not ready to give up on it. I'm going to keep it going. It even hit the end of life span, and and it wouldn't print. And I went back in, downloaded the drivers from Epson, and got it back up and going. And yahoo, baby, come on with it. Looks like it's about ready. I may have to do a couple more prints with it, but looks like it's the comeback kid. Come on, Epson. Again, there is my computer screen over there on that side. And let's see here. My battery is low. Hopefully this doesn't hang up. Doesn't hang up on you guys, but I got it. I'm back, baby. Well, I've got one more Epson to clean, one more 1400 that I need to clean, and then I'm going to clean that bad boy over there. This is my newest epson that I've got. This one is the 3800, and it uses the ultra chrome inks, the K3, not the K4 but the K3. So let's see what's gonna happen. And now that y'all see that, hey, that's how you clean your print heads, it's up and running, bada bam. Talk to you soon. There's the final, and there is the printing. Let me move it over here. So if you notice, it started out with the little black up in here. It's primed, it's ready, and it's back. So now on this green, you'll see when you first clean it, you may see, if you zoom in, you can see a little imperfections. But as we keep printing with this thing, it's going to do what it's going to do. It's looking pretty good. If you look really, really close, you can still see some lines. Oh, I thought I saw lines in the black. Or maybe not. We're going to go through and do a couple of runs with it, but it's all good.